With the mainnet launch, the audience traffic for the reserve right token appears to be increasing, and with that, the company has just given out their 2021 year-end update with a big move. So, what is this all about? Make sure to watch this video till the end to know more. Welcome to CryptoSafe. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the massive update for the reserve right token. Support us by a like and/or comment. Please allow us to introduce you to our monthly giveaway for all our new viewers, where a random person will win $30. So make sure to like, subscribe, and comment to get entered in the contest. We will announce the name of the winner at the end of every month. With that being said, let's get into it. We will start this video by analyzing the year-end update for RSR, which the company has updated on their website. RSR provided the input to support different fiat integrations, such as Venezuelan bolivars, Argentine pesos, and Colombian pesos. This has had integration with payment platforms such as Uphold or Zelle, and even various other cryptocurrencies. RSR, to date, has been trying to create a way for the citizens to cope up with the effects of hyperinflation by allowing them to save and spend their hard-earned money with a USD stablecoin. By the end of September 2021, the platform came up with its beta program in countries like Venezuela, Argentina, Colombia, Panama. By the end of 2021, 380,000 people have registered to use the app, and more than 100,000 people visit the app weekly. The platform has seen the greatest number of registrations in Venezuela. Around 8,000 merchants have accepted reserve rights as a means of payment. Burger King in Venezuela was the most notable, as they announced all of their Venezuelan branches to accept reserve. In their 2021 year-end update, the platform showcased their concerns about the RSR unlocking schedules after the mainnet launch. All the locked RSR holders recently have received two options in order to unlock their RSR. This is a big move. Initially, the platform enabled only a single option to get their tokens unlocked. However, after the RSR community expressed their concerns about the particular unlocking schedule, the platform has come up with a new option for the community, an improved one for unlocking the currently locked RSR, and a completely new schedule for all parties. The original unlocking option was contractually agreed upon. Hence, changing the original order was not an option. Therefore, the platform took the initiative to create a new unlocking option by giving each RSR holder a choice between the new option and the original unlocking schedule. In order for holders to look into the unlocking schedule, the platform provided all RSR holders with a slightly earlier timeline for their unlocks in exchange for a lot more restrictions. In the 2021 year-end update, CEO Nevin Freeman goes on to explain the details, the summary of which we will be sharing with you all. With that being said, let's have a look into the first, original option that the platform had in store for all RSR holders. The original unlocking schedule provides a 10% unlocking of the locked RSR tokens of the holders on the day the mainnet launches. After the said launch, the remaining locked token, which is 90%, will be distributed linearly over the period of 6 months. According to the website, the reserve team members hold 0.3% of RSR holdup, which is 34.6 million RSR. Around 299.4 million RSR, which accounts for 5.6% of the group, is being held up by the advisors, contractors, and other partners. And the rest is 2.9 billion RSR, which accounts for 22.3% of the group being held up by the investors. Therefore, for option 1, or the original unlocking schedule, around 3.2 billion RSR, which is 10.5% of the supply, will be unlocked by the locked RSR holders. Coming to the next option, the new option recently posted is proposed to all the locked RSR holders. For a change, the unlocking schedule will not start on the day the mainnet launches. It will begin the unlocking linearly in January itself, and the unlocking period will be completed over 6 months. However, in a real sense, the token will not really be unlocked because they will still remain in the custody of reserve rights. All the RSR holders who wish to sell any of their locked tokens will have the option to do so by submitting their request to the platform. They will be provided to sell only through one connected OTC desk. This OTC desk is supposed to match the sell orders with the OTC buyers. You can call it a way of verification. And the other work the OTC desk has to do is to limit the selling on exchanges by about 3% of the real daily trading volume in order to limit the impact on the price of the reserve rights token. Now, moving on to the scene after 6 months, all those RSR holders who choose to do this second option will directly receive all tokens that they did not decide to sell. Well, that was simple to explain. Let's now move on to the breakdown. The reserve team members will receive 12.6 billion RSR, which forms 99.7% of the group. Among the locked RSR, about 5.0 billion RSR, which forms 94.4% of this group, are held by the advisors, contractors, and partners. And lastly, around 10.3 billion RSR, which accounts for 77.7% of this group, are held by investors. The numbers above are tentative because the platform is waiting for a few locked RSR holders to make their decision. Therefore, the numbers might change slightly. However, the general trend will remain the same. Well, the second option, as per calculation, appears to unlock around 89.5% of the supply, which is 28 billion RSR tokens. This is a big move. The platform is certainly working towards making a difference in the crypto space. The long-term Phase 1 goal of Reserve Right is to help people cope with the effects of high hyperinflation and reduce its occurrence over time. RSR has claimed itself to be the clear product and a perfect market fit to help normal people in their daily lives. And in Phase 2, the development towards a non-fiat-based stable currency along with continuing to grow the Phase 1 plans. A fiat alternative will allow citizens from hyperinflation-affected countries to access the stability of the US dollars through the RSR. What would happen, though, if the value of the US dollar dropped? After all, a brief look at the history of a currency shows that whenever a big empire gives way to the next, the currency that the empire was issuing usually depreciates dramatically. Furthermore, if this occurs, it will have major consequences, not only for Reserve app users, but also for the rest of the world's population. What if we could construct a non-fiat currency that was stable, state-independent, and decentralized? A currency that would be consistent from month to month and century to century. Reserve's long-term vision is as follows. It is believed that RSR is going to have a very bullish situation in the coming months. RSR is currently trading at the price of $0.02692 with a green change of 0.89%. The price graph looks interesting and bullish as the price is on a gradual rise. On the 1-month chart, the price is still at its low. However, what we are looking for here is a bullish future as the price is going to see a flip. Overall, RSR is very bullish, and having to hold up your position there would be the wisest thing to do right now. However, it is always advisable to pursue your diligence before investing. And that will be it. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to tell us in the comments what you all think about the RSR big move. Drop a like and subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notification icon to always be updated on every video upload. And we will see you all in our next one. Till then, keep investing.